Hello, welcome to another Demozoo Maintenance stream. Yes, today I'll start with clearing off Silicon Limited. Just been waiting to be done for quite a while. Invitation to what? Invitations for Silicon Limited Summer Party 1991. So they might already exist on the database under another name. Summer Party 91, exactly this. No invitations listed, so yeah, should be fine. Submit. And I can even add it here. What else? The party comes. Sounds like another invitation. Yes, it is. To which party this time? Silicon and Ruthless Party 1990. There it is. LTD, not limited. No invitations listed, so should be fine to add. And here, party comes. Advertistro. Advertisement for what? The Amiga. Problem with Amiga is that you always have to triple check stuff, because often the names are just different from place to place. So for this, I will actually open this one, check for any Amiga stuff here. I'll search it. First, search for advertise or advert. Nothing. And I will search for Amiga stuff. Here we go. Another intro. See? August 93, August 93. It's this one, just another name. So a lot of times there are stuff like that. Especially for the Amiga entries. Commodore 64 is a lot more accurate, recurring, that people use the same name for, but on Amiga stuff, especially when it's one of those intros that it's just like new releases again, another new intro. Like there's so many different names for that kind of stuff. Artvert number 1 sounds like a disc mag. It is a disc mag from 93. Child's Play. Back to break your neck. Well, that's a bit rude. Comeback demo. Being particular about it. Holland is okay. Alright, I can live with that. Complex is. Is it really lame stink? Sheesh. Like Silicon Limited, weren't they Dutch and Complex was mostly Finnish? So why the hell are they having like a strife against Complex in 1990 of all things? Contact demo. Also a lot of Commodore a 64 demo is called Contact or Contact Us, Contact Now, Contact Silence, and SCL. Also for the Commodore 64. Which silence? I'm gonna guess the Dutch one, but let's double check. Yep, the Dutch. Demozoo TV XBMC script? What? Huh. Wow. Tool for a website that no longer exists. That's useful, I guess. I think it was to be able to play the videos outside of Demozoo TV channel. Yep, stream script. Ah, so it can so you can watch stuff on Xbox. Is this useful anymore? I mean, in terms of archivism, sure, but in practical terms, Demozoo TV isn't working anymore. And I guess it's a tool. Excretion. Else explicit. Happy birthday. A demo for 666. Guess it was 666's birthday. And with this, we can know exactly when 666 was born, which is pre-doxing, but at the time, no one really gave a damn. But on nowadays standards, you release something like this saying the specific birthday and a specific number of years, you can pretty much use it to know more info on someone. Harmless. Okay. Intro number 4. Happy birthday. It's another happy birthday thing, but spelled wrongly. Okay, sure, whatever. Intro number 4. Number 4. Intro number 4. It's curious because they were renaming. CSTB was renaming these intros to be called like SCL Intro 4 or something like that, not just Intro number 4. But I'll keep the name that's still on CSTB. Intro 4 roll. It's an intro 4. Why do they use the 4 here and not on the other one? Maybe made by another. It's just different namings, doesn't matter. Intro for crypt. Is no good. No type? What do you mean no type? Has to be a type. Dentro. Okay. So it's a demo in practical terms. Dentro was something in the middle. I'm not sure what platform started using that word. I think it was the DOS scene that started using the Dentro word. Maybe Amiga. Because on Commodore 64, either it's a one-file demo, which means it just uses a single thing, or it's a multi-part demo. And if it's very small, just call it an intro. So there is no Dentro in the Commodore 64 vocabulary that I'm aware of. But when you start going to Amiga stuff, when you do an intro, it's supposed to be just a single screen introduction to something. And I guess when it's not an introduction to something, they started calling it a demo. So a dentro is like a demo and an intro. So not quite small one screen, maybe two screens or something like that. They started calling it a dentro, as far as I know. No one really uses it nowadays. I guess another dentro. Yep, dentro. One file demo. Phase 1. 64K for DOS. This one I should probably double check because it might be from another silicon. But it was added by Scout, credits to Scout, so it's the same silicon. Okay. No party release, my first thing on the PC. And source files are included. Oh, okay. I can add that little tidbit. Sources. Checks out. Big car, I guess it's a tool. Point zero intro. Could it be a BBS intro? Is that the Silicon Limited meeting? Not many stuff happened there. I doubt it exists on Demozoo, but let's check. Listed here. Silicon, no silicon. Oh, there are some meetings, but not for 92. So yeah, probably not listed yet. I'm not gonna care at this point. The other entry would be Sanders graphic collection, which might already be on the system. No, it's here. Sanders. Ugh, okay, fine. I'll add the party then. Both entries are now on the system. And Silicon Limited meeting, I guess. My main doubt is if I should call it Silicon LTD meeting or Silicon... I guess I'm going to call it as it is listed here. That's it. So, parties, new, for the 6th of July. Probably not gonna recognize all of this, but I don't care. There probably were a lot of them. Well, here goes nothing. Enter a valid date. Not Chulky. 92, right? Yes. Okay. Releases. What are they called? 0.0 and Sanders graphics. Oh, fucking hate this autofill in. It always closes before you can type everything you want. Sanders graphic collection. There we go. Come on. You can do it. Thank you. And Jesus was the organizer. Jesus of what group? Well, Silicon Limited, obviously, but Dutch. There's no Dutch Jesus here. Well, that's annoying. It's either one of these. I have to create a new one. No Jesus. What was his other names? Die Hard and Metal MC. No Die Hard. No Die Hard. What about Metal MC? No Metal MC. So it doesn't exist. Okay, I'll create Jesus. I am creating Jesus right now. What other groups was he in? Because he might exist on those. Obituary. Founder of Obituary. So he's either on Obituary or it doesn't exist. Obituary, the group. Only Scout is listed there. So, yep, not existing yet. I'll create Jesus. For Poet, I will create Jesus. Jesus has been created. And Jesus is from the Netherlands. Jesus has a website. He also has a couple more. This works a lot easier with multiple screens. Don't have to click back and forth. The other names are Die Hard. And Metal MC. And he was in Obituary. He was a founder of, so I guess he will remain a current member. And Silicon. He also founder of Silicon Limited? No, just a current member. What else? Does he have other group names? Not under this. Under silence, okay. Enjoy the silence. I'm guessing the Dutch silence. Let's double check. Yep. Not a current member. Not a current member. Okay, Jesus exists now. And it was good. This party seems to be done and listed here. External links missing. Okay, now it's done. Clear out this preview part. It's a preview. Why was it released? For the sake of archival. Rave the scene. That looks pretty good. RLE pack. So I guess it's a packer. Invitations. There are a few of these invitations already listed. Let's see if any of these, like These 95, 96, 97, April and May. None of them are in April and May. Well, that's a bit annoying. Oh, it's for the Amiga. Interesting. It's already here. So the April one and the May one. This one is the April one. April one. Oh, it's these. They are listed here. So yes, this one is this one. Boom. See no evil. Silicon meeting, another one. God damn it! Stop releasing invitations. Silicon meeting 94. This one or another one? So it's for the same meeting actually. From the Amiga one, I think. And really the only production linked to that. I'm too lazy to add the party. I do want to keep track of the invitation though, the track. So why do they just call it meeting? Why didn't they call a CSC meeting invitation as it's supposed to be? Hard decisions are hard. And a winter party invitation as well. I hate invitations. You always have to check stuff. And then you have to create the party. And I just want to get rid of the group. I don't want to be dealing with all the invitations and parties. And if it's missing, party is missing, if the invitation is missing. Shall I just insert it and hope that people will notice it when they create the party? Or shall I just leave it as it is and not finish the group? Silicon party demo, what about this one? This one doesn't even exist on CSTB anymore. So that's gonna be hard to track down. Party demo, the party demo. There anymore? Party demo 2. Check both, but I think none of this is gonna be the one that we're looking for. This one is the party demo. All right. So I guess there was a duplicate of some sort and it ended up getting deleted from Puet. I'm gonna edit first with the correct one. This one. Correct CSTB. Here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Not this one. This one. Download link. Not FTP. If you put an FTP URL these days, you can't get the download working. So I try to avoid them when possible. And I'm gonna name it the same name that they named on CSTB. And hope that there is no duplicate. which there is. It's right here. And has a link to Poet and everything. Just no one added the Demozoo link back. Or is it the same page or another page? It's another, so it's a duplicate. This one was released February 1993, and this one is from 1992. The screenshot looks the same. I guess we have to run both of them to check. Hey Reed, how you doing? You have a great weekend. I'm about to listen to some Commodore 64 stuff to check if there is a duplicate or not. The party demo. Okay, that should be enough to distinguish them. So this is this one. Let's check this one, see if it's any different or if it's exactly the same. Does the link even work? Yes, it does still work. Is the link the same? 444442? No, it's different. Looks the same so far. So my guess is it's a duplicate. They deleted the duplicate. It was added on Poet as a duplicate by Black Panther's script without noticing that it was a duplicate. And then someone deleted it on CSDB side and no one fixed it on the Poet side. Seems pretty correct. Yeah, so Black Panther added the correct one by mistake, I guess. And Scout. And I guess we should delete this one because it doesn't have all the full group list and stuff like that. Drudgery.sid was pretty good. It was a pretty good music. I digged it. So let's report this one as duplicate. So no. Other request. Dupe of URL. The bug in the table, which is that of this one. Bam. Looks good. Ship it. So, that being said, what can we do about this? Let's just wait until it gets deleted from Poet, or alternatively, we could add the Poet link to both, but then someone would have to delete it from Demozoo. So it's complicated. I never know what to do on these situations. So it's this one that's duplicated. So I'm gonna add anyways the link, and then hopefully someone will delete it. Okay, moving on. Snaphat. I think we have a check to see if the link exists or not, and when it doesn't exist, it gets deleted. I think so. I hope so. Looks like a disk mag, smells like a disk mag. It is a disk mag. Close the rest. Did I close too many things? No. Location 01. But here it says number 1. So maybe it was the other name before, and it got fixed on CSTB, and it never got fixed on Poet. Spoiled Rotten. Surprise for Megadeth. I guess Megadeth is a person. And this was a surprise for him. The biggest BBS. It's a BBS Joe. That sounds like it. Pretty accurate. Unlimited power. Winter party invitation. Oh my god, another fucking party invitation. This is like extra work. Always extra work. Winter party invitation for Silicon Limited Winter Party 1991. This one, oh, it was when Dutch Breeze was released. So first, I fucked up there. So I want to check if it's listed here. What year was it? 1991. Silicon Winter Party 1991. Yes, it is. No invitation listed here. So this one is pretty straightforward. Just create. Bam. Is it the correct name that has on CSTP? Yes, it is. Great. And now I can even add it here as an invitation. Winter Party invitation. And of course, the fill out system fucks it up. It always fucks up. I fucking hate this fill out system. Like, it was supposed to be fixed and it's still broken. It's fixed for some things, but for searching for a production party, like, just fucking gets on my nerves. This is done. So just missing the Silicon meeting, which is a small meeting. Where nothing else was released, just an invitation for, and does not exist on the system yet. But there was another production named like this, but I think it was released for the Amiga. So was this meeting the 1994 one? No, this one is on October. I need to create another one in this series called May. Bam. And behold, it took place on May. Who would have known? I had no idea. Location was somewhere in Netherlands, in Utrecht. Looks good. Location not recognized. Whatever. External link. Why does he have a poet link by default? But this is probably for the October one. Do I care? I don't think I care. Organizers. Silicon Limited and Success in the ruling company. As it says right here. Success. The ruling company. And Silicon Limited. Yay! Tim was the organizer. Which is gonna be like hundreds of Tims. Tim from Active might be him. Or Tim from TPL. I know it's probably a Dutch person. What group affiliations? I have no clue. Besides Silicon Limited, of course. The one that organized a lot of stuff. That's the one I want. Was there on the list? Well, yeah, but which one? There were two Tims. It was Tim of Active and Tim. I'm gonna guess it's this Tim. And Simulacra Limited. Here it is. There it is. Thank you, Reed Richards. Done. Okay, and we have an invitation. What was the name of the fucking invitation? We just added Silicon Meeting. Very original name. And open. And open. Come on. Didn't I add it? I added it, right? I didn't add it? Okay, so that explains why it's not showing up. I want to name it... I want to name it something else, like this. Like the invitation for this. So it's clear what invitation it's for. And some people don't really agree with this, but I'm gonna do it because it makes sense. No one is gonna be looking for and it's just made by Silic. Is it by Silica Limited or all three of them? All three of them. So okay, that's fine. Because no one will ever be searching for Silicon Meeting, the invitation for the May 1994, without writing that it's for the meeting 1994. So yeah, I think we're good. And on the party, need to put it here. And magic. Why don't some people agree with it? Because they want to preserve the original naming. In this case, if I go here, the naming on CSTB is meeting because the file name just says Silicon Meeting and doesn't specifically say what party is for. So yeah, that's why some people might not agree and be pedantic into saying that it should be that exact naming, but you know, they can edit Demozoo and fix it if they want. Yeah, mine will be much easier to find for sure. I mean, there were so many Silicon meetings anyways. There was just one. I could live with that, but there were quite a few. So yeah, I think we are done with Silicon Limited. We have added all of the stuff that was missing. So we have now reached Silicon Limited Poet parity. Hooray! Let us rejoice. Yay! So next Wednesday, when this gets resynced, one less group will be on this list and will be closer to Poet parity. The Silence, also a big group that seems to be missing. So let's try to attack that tonight as well. Most of it will probably be Amiga, which can be hard to find. But it also could be on this list under another name. So who knows? A lot of overdoses. A lot of stuff added on Demozoo that doesn't exist on Poet. A quick one. Commodore 64. So Commodore 64 entries usually have the same title name. So if it doesn't exist here, or it doesn't, I'm pretty sure I can just add it, which is good. Wasn't the Silence mostly active on Amiga? I think so. Ace2 demo also sounds like Fractro for Amiga. Or a demo made with stuff ripped from Ace2. Black Eyes Pack. Art pack, maybe? No, it's an actual demo pack. And this one could be more interesting. First, it could be listed here under another name. So we need to double check, triple check that. Silence probably presents a new compact disc. So it could actually be called Compact Disc Pack or something like that. And Hitchhiker just added with another name. But the name on the file name says Black Eyes Pack. So let's search for that. Compact. What was the name? Compact disc. No compact discs. What about black? Only that guy. I guess that guy probably made the pack. Let's check Janeway, if the pack exists on Janeway. Oh, a lot of releases. This is gonna take a while to open all of this, but it is needed and wanted. And then I will never close this page again. Hello, Muflon Vladka Sano. I guess you are Polish. Welcome to the stream. I am looking for black eyes. Found the black eye doing a new compact disc. Could be this, could be not. Greetings from Poland, indeed. Indeed Polish. Hey Eric, welcome to the stream. So could it be one of these packs, the one that is listed here? We can check the date, released 11/11/90, 90, just 90. Oh, it's a 0 with a trash. That's why it looks like something else. 11/11/1990. So it's probably this one. Probably this one. Let's search for more black eyes just to double check. It's the person, also pack disc editor. So yeah, that's where the name comes from. That's why Hitchhiker named it like that. But on Janeway, it's called New Compact Disc. Is it also called New Compact Disc here? So it's probably this one. New Compact. Released in 91. 12/55/2. Not the same one. So it's another one. So it's great. People were so original with this packs. They just called, it's a new pack disc. Great. And after 5 of them, which one is which? Who cares? It's the one that is on this disc. So I think it's not listed on Demozoo yet. But we need to triple check. So compact, new compact is one that we had. Semi-compacting something else. So it's this one or not. I'm pretty sure this one is the correct one. When was this added to Janeway? Because we synchronized stuff with Janeway a couple of years back. Not a couple, more than a couple. And this was added in 06. It should have already come with the sync. I don't know which year the sync took place. I don't remember. I wasn't active on Demozoo back then. Is it the same? Is it not the same? So many questions. I think it's not added. I think we should be adding it. And what name does it have here? Black Ice Pack. So it's definitely the same one. I'm gonna add it, and if it's a duplicate, then it's a duplicate. It's not this one, it's this one here. Black Ice Packed, and I'm gonna call it also New Compact Disc. So if someone is looking for it with either of these names, they will be able to find it. And we know that it's 11/11/1990, so we can add that little detail as well. And now, the big question for the chat is, am I going to add all of the stuff that is archived here, back this contents, or am I going to not give a damn? You vote, you decide this very moment. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes they all already exist on the database, sometimes they don't, and then you have to add more stuff. And then you start getting annoying. So I'm not quite sure. I'm going to put it on the side here for now, and I'm going to open the other one here. Let's try to add a few and see if we can just find it by the name. MF Party Releases. Does it exist? Yes, it does. That one was easy. What about Scratch Pack 36 Intro? It's another thing that I also don't understand from... Yes, from... is that, okay, you ask for it, I will do it. Another thing that I don't get from Amiga pack discs. In a lot of pack discs, you find intros that were done for other pack lists. So you distribute just the intro of the pack disc. Like I would assume that you would just distribute the pack that the intro was from and not the intro to the pack itself. And then the name is like these Scratch Pack 36 intro because it's the intro that was made on the beginning of Scratch Pack, but it was released on another pack just to make things more confusing. And this happens a lot of times just because they can. Smoker from Anarchy. There is. I did. Wait. I did a graphics called Smoker, and I have no recollection of it. I think it was something with generative AI, actually. So, yep. What about stuff from Dual Crew? Do we have that on the database? Yes, we do. That's great. About Chromium from Scoopex. Chromium from Scoopex. What about IB Field? This name seems way too generic and likely that it's not exactly on Demozoo, but it is. So great. And Vectormania, another of that generic name that everybody used, and now it's a bloody mess to know which one is which. Vectormania from Phenoma. I guess it's this one. I'm happy with that. We added a pack, we put all the things. Murphy's Law tells me that this is the point where I now will search back for something, like going through these intros, and find that the pack was already added. So let's check real quick. Was back by the silence. The silence, the silence, the silence, the silence. No, the only one seems to be the one that we added. So we're good. So far, I think we added something correctly. That's good. Let's add some credits while we're here. Mostly Black Eye, Psionic, not Sonic, Psionic, Jasper Kid, and Hannibal. Let's add credits for that as well. Hannibal for code. And Jasper Kid for music. Then Psionic for graphics. And Black Eye for all the hard work. Text and other. Check Black Eye's things. If there's any slimy compacting. Please don't tell me that slimy compacting is not the same as this one. I hope it's another one. Many years ago, I added Cracktro for myth and class groups. Yeah, there are a lot of those as well. You collect them. I never really paid much attention to Cracktros for PC stuff. I was more involved in the demo scene, not the crack scene, so I really don't... Like, I only saw the ones that were released on Poet throughout the years. I never really collected them. And there's always a lot of stuff missing. Even the Factor 2, I don't think it has everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing one, which is the intro for the slimy screen compacting, I think. No author intros. Then how do you know that it belongs to Black Eye if there's no author intros? Huh? Featured on the pack? Is it not listed here? So now even more funny. So they separate the intro executable from the pack, and they don't list it as part of the pack. I was active on the Polish crack scene for several years between 98 and 05. Really cool. What is the Amiga, I guess? Or PC stuff? A Myth and Class, as far as I remember, are from PC. So that's why I assume PC. Still have a few people actively adding cracks to crack screens to both Poet and Demozoo, which is cool to keep an archive of all the things that were released. Sometimes hard when you need to. Well, with cracks, we don't really have that problem. It's more with keygens, like you can't distribute the keygen as it is because it can still be useful, and people might care about copyright and ask for it to be taken down. But when there is a small intro, we want to preserve that, so we need to rip the keygen functionality from the original keygen to be able to preserve the thing, which is just stupid, but it is what it is. So were you active doing visuals as well, or were you just doing cracks for stuff? That ringer music, this is demo, so if it doesn't exist, duplicate here, should be fine to add. Bam. Okay, one more done. What else? Dino's mega demo. I guess they will have dinosaurs, or is the guy was named Dino and he did a mega demo? Now I'm curious. Let's see. Yeah, the guy was named Dino. Also known as the music demo by Dino, even though he didn't do music for it. He just ripped music from other stuff. Apparently one was made on purpose by Kohal. Enigma Writer. It's one of those note tools for C64. There are like dozens of them. Europack number 1 intro is not listed. I seriously doubt that. Europack intro 2. Europack 1. Does this include? And then someone didn't come here and clean this properly, so it's coherent. So we have Europack 1. Is this linking the intro or the pack itself, or both? The intro and the pack. So this is a little of a conundrum. I guess I'm just gonna link these. Some people distinguish them like a separate intro, a separate entry for the pack and for the intro itself. I don't really see the relevance in doing that, unless the intro was spread in other packs and then it's useful, so it's listed or listable for those packs. Then I do it. Otherwise, it feels a bit silly to be separating them when it's just part of one thing. Anyways, fast trip. Nothing list like this. Actually, 7. Okay, that's normal. What about just fast DMS checker? I think it's the same. Is this Commodore 64? Yes, it is. So it's just like ripping from some games, putting some music rips, and they did a series of them. Fast trip 1, fast trip 2, fast trip 3. Fast trip 4, fast trip 5, and fast trip 6, fast trip 7, and fastmon. Can we just add it? Seems like a tool for Commodore 64, for the Amiga actually. So for the Amiga, I mean, it's not listed. Is it on the chain? I closed the Chainway page. No, why did I close the Chainway page? No. gonna double check if the tool is listed on Janeway. Fastmon, there's only a single one here. If it's listed on Janeway, I want to put the link here. Shouldn't have closed the Janeway page. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Fast. Come on. Nothing. So, okay. It's a tool that's not listed on, or it has another name. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Garfield music. Search. Nothing. Okay. Don't close the Janeway page. Greatest Danish demos ever. It's a pack. Oof. Problem with packs. They can have another name. Maybe by Mr. Perfect I can find it. Or just searching for greatest. Aha! Already listed as Demozoo. Someone made a typo, either recently or a long time ago. Which one is it? Let's double check. The file name is correct. Here is also Demozoo. Why do they have it called Demozoo when the screenshot says... Oh, the screenshot also says Demozoo. That's why they put like that. So someone made a typo in the art pack itself, and even though the file name doesn't have that typo, people wanted to preserve the heritage in case someone was searching for a title with a typo. Whatever, I'll leave it as it is. I'll leave it as it is. Microassembler. Boom. Done. Don't close the Janeway page. Ninja Repulsion. Commodore 64. So if it's not searched, tennis, probably crack of a game. Yep, crack throw. Should double check this. TSL logo. That's pretty. So it might be that Hitchhiker is linking to the Stingray. That's linking to just like an intro, and they named it table tennis because it was one of the things that was listed to. You program an assembler. I programmed some assembler at some point, but I'm very rusty with it. I don't actively program an assembler. Last time I programmed an assembler was for a ZX Spectrum intro, 1 or 2 years ago now. Yeah. It was fun, but it's also very masochistic, so I avoid it. Table tennis. What about logo? Well, logo is a pretty mini logo. Is it the same or something else? Let's check. Check the file name itself. Listed on Cauldron and blah blah blah. TSL logo, so it is the same. Okay. It's called mini logo intro in Janeway. Do we have a mini logo intro here? Yes, we do, and it's already existing. So we probably have a duplicate on Poet. Yes, we do. We have a duplicate on Poet. Yep. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And in this case, I think it was Mailman that did the duplicate. Yes, he is. Because we're using table tennis as the name. So I'm gonna link to table tennis because I don't know which one they're gonna delete when I ask for them to delete. And I'm gonna mark this one as duplicate. Okay, so this is taken care of. Don't need to add this. Done. Don't close this. What else? We're almost reaching poet parity. The wizards. No wizards, so it's safe to add to Commodore 64, so it's fine. Today's rankings. Seems unique. Report. Is it a really report? A report in the sense that it's reporting the rankings, but it's not really a report, is it? It's more a disk map, but it's not a disk map either. I really wish we had a type for ranks or rankings, but we don't. We had this discussion before, and some people said yes, some people said no. We ended up not adding it. Do have permissions to just add it, but then someone would probably be upset that I've been stepping on their toes without proper discussion. So I'm not going to add it, even though I think that would be the best. Okay, 2 demos left. About Umumba. Does it exist anywhere? No. Wanted crackers. Yay! We have reached poet parity. To celebrate, we're gonna listen to some Sid music from this demo or cracking intro. If you are a good cracker with new originals, then write to Peter in Sweden. Press 1, 2, and space for tune, so there's more than one tune. Let's check the other tune. Silence are now up to parity. Yay! Now we only have to do TriStar and TRSI. We're almost done with Commodore 64 stuff. Not sure if I should call it a night. I'll try to do something else. Oh, there's one thing that I need to do is just to check the screenshots of Lost Demo Party. If there's stuff missing here, because I will need this for the weekly report. So I could, for example, there is no game here. I could go to CSDB, look for Codebreaker, and add the link. Game released in... no, not this one. A new game. Well, this music is underwhelming, just loops. So let's search for Lost Party instead. Lost Party 2024. They don't have the game added yet. Well, that's annoying. Well, I do have the game here. I can just run it and take the screenshot myself. Like Exceed Heaven 7, yeah, that's a classic on the PC scene. And like was doing ray tracer in software or raycasting, I think. Easy mode or normal mode? Decisions. Oh, Polish, it's a friend of yours. I don't know if it's easy mode or normal mode. Normal mode. Well, it is Lost Party, so it's normal that it's Polish. Downloads. They already have some screenshots here. I guess I should use those to respect the author's wishes. Documents, demos. What was the name of the group? Unknown. Code breaker. Let's take a look. Oh, it's like what? Physical thing? Ah, interesting. So they developed the hardware to do that thing. So this is like the usual color code breaker thing, but with dedicated hardware. That's why it was in the wild category. That's really interesting. For the Commodore 64. That's really cool. It's really cool indeed. Let's add the screenshots. Hey, Easy Run. Nice of you to drop by tonight again. I guess I'm gonna add all the screenshots because I can. Entity too large. Oh my god. Adding all the screenshots, but one at a time. There's a limit on Demozoo on the upload that you can do. I think it used to be 5 megabytes, then it was extended to 10 megabytes. But still, if you add too much stuff, it just gives you that error. But I still want to add all the stuff, so I'm going to add them one by one. I did the 3, I think. That's the 4. And now it's the 5. And now it's the 6. And now it's the 7. And since I'm uploading stuff, I guess I can add the info file as well, because it exists right there. We sometimes don't add the info, or very rarely there are info files added on Demozoo. On Poet is a lot more common, or it used to be before. For new productions, people probably don't bother. But you used to get like 1 glop for adding the info file, so everybody added the info file. You wanted that extra glop. So many things you can do with glops on Poet. Like be on a list and look cool. It's a shame that people don't think about info files. Yeah, it should be added. I mean, when I have the zip, I opened already, like extracted, and the info file right there. I just finished checking the production. I usually just add it. But most of the stuff, it's not added here. I guess this will be a video. So I guess we can take screenshots of that. Yes, it will be a video. Downloads, end of days. There it is. Let's watch the video. Screenshot. Screenshot is done. Let's watch the rest just for the hell of it. See if it's any good. I guess it did like a visualizer of some sort, because the music was also available outside the video. But it just looks like a visualizer for the music. Bring back Winamp plugins. Text file doesn't say much. Things relevant. I'll add it since we were just talking about it. I'll add it anyways. But it's really not very useful on this particular release. It says the same information that we already read here. Yep. Days, Gradfill, Lost Party. The screenshot. The reason why I'm bothering adding the screenshots for Demozoo is when I do the weekly report, I can show all of them instead of being as bare. I have the special user script where I click this header here and it goes into slideshow mode. I just go through all the different screenshots. That's how I do the report. Like, I should probably put like a symbol here and just click the symbol itself. Right now is like whatever I click on the header, it automatically launches that mode. I'll do this one as well while we're here. 300. Oh, that's not good. There's a YouTube link for it. God. Well, I have a script to download the stuff from YouTube as well. Like this little button right here. Yeah, the release zip is just a text file with a link. And I guess at the party place they just played the YouTube thing and they didn't bother downloading it and uploading it to scene.org, which is what you really should do so it becomes properly archived. If I click this here, actually I can open it on new tabs so you can see what it is. It's the screenshot from the video, from the YouTube video. In this case, it seems like it actually didn't do anything, so it's pretty useless. I will have to go to the actual video, play the thing, and maximize and take a screenshot of it. And I'm done because I don't care. Well, I mean, I guess you guys are watching, so let's see if this is any good. Blah 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 blah. Inspiration on the Atari XL something something, but it's a video. Blah blah blah. Based on the Fred game from 1991. Okay. I need to know how to speak Polish to understand what was this about. Maybe they're porting the game. Game music remake. Ah, okay. So they remade the music of the Fred game and they made these visuals with the original game to have visuals for it, I guess. That's my assumption. If it's not, I apologize. My Polish is a little almost non-existent. I know how to say kurwa, and that's pretty much it. So yeah. Other than that, the stuff is pretty much listed. I'm seeing a game here, but for the Atari, either there's a video of it or I don't know how to capture it. There's a video of it. Do they have a screenshot on the zip file though? That would have been better to use. If there is not. Could also take this wonderful opportunity to reconfigure the Atari emulator, but I'm too fucking lazy. I've been meaning to do it. I redid it on the old computer and then I changed computers and I haven't bothered doing it again on this new computer. I usually used Steam with 2 E's and that usually played most of the stuff. Okay, and we seem to be ready to show Rewind 2. I haven't seen Rewind 2 yet, so I'm gonna watch it now. I don't know why there are two. I guess one of them is with a party feeling atmosphere, and the other one is actually a proper capture, which is this one. So let's watch this. take on Atari. It seems more like an animation than a demo at this point. Very few effects. But the graphics and mood are good. Finally, effects. Good. Music sounds like another cover though, like of a Jean-Michel Jarre track or something. Which is fine, I guess, but I don't know. Nice. I'm confused what that man had to do with the rest. Guy's coming up in an elevator, and then the guy has two guns. What? Oh, that's a cool effect. Doing 3D on the Atari is not trivial. It's chunky, get some proper frame rate, but nice looking effect. Now that one, this is a classic. I've seen this on all platforms already. Not with a cube over it though, or behind it. Was hoping for the city to move. Yeah, overstays is welcome, the fact. Change colors or something like that if you don't have any other effects for that section, just to keep it non-boring. This seems a reference to Saboteur. I don't get relation between the effects and the guy on the elevator. Nice fake lighting reflections. And now we go into the disco. What a transition. I mean, the effects are good for the Atari. It's really good frame rate and good looking. And I've seen the effects before on Commodore 64 and stuff like that, but looks pretty solid. And the graphics are also pretty solid. Some issues on continuity of the story that really annoy me a bit. And playing on nostalgia a little bit as well. Like, nice image as well, but what's the connection with the rest of the demo, you know? I don't know what to think about the music as well. It's a bit all over the place. Could it be easily coherent? A lot of covers. The effects are really good, so, and the graphics as well. It also was like 3 different groups, so maybe they did like different parts, different groups, so that's why it doesn't completely connect, you know. Style of graphics actually reminds me a lot more of the CPC style of graphics than the Atari, which is really interesting. I'm curious if it's like an artist that usually does stuff for the CPC or not. That's a really cool effect. Some of the field 3D parts were almost identical to a recent CPC demo. The 3D or the 2D graphics? I'm talking about the 2D graphics themselves. Maybe they took inspiration from it or something, I don't know. Oh, with different brightness now. And different colors. Nice. I mean, technically this is really good. But it could have been presented so much more in your face, you know? Tempted to skip the greetings because they're probably gonna be long. Everybody has to do the 80s retrowave reference nowadays. Like, the music doesn't even fit that aesthetic. Why? Space Invaders. Oh, in 3D. Nice. Oh, it even rotates. That's impressive for the Atari. Unreadable, but Space Invaders. Now we have a more industrial section. At least the vibe of the colors fit the sound a lot better on this. It's not completely dissonant like it was with the retrowave scene. But like, what's the connection between this and the intro part? Like with the girl putting the thing playing and the guy on the elevator. What's the connection? There is no connection anymore. It's like we're watching a third demo instead of just being one single one. Readability was all secondary for demo scrollers, that is true. Now with shadows. Probably fake, pre-calculated. The mega demo tradition. Yeah, but I mean, that was in the early 90s. We're a bit over that now. People are used to seeing even old school demos with like some semblance of progression and coherence and something that makes it more rewatchable. Well, they're doing what they like. I'm just saying I would do it differently. The progression of it all, I would do it differently. But there's a lot of good quality and good work in here for sure. And that was the end of it. Feel like a credits part. When you grow up your heart dies. Who cares? I care. You grow up, your heart dies. This is cover of a modern retrowave track. You know, I have mixed feelings about it. Definitely a lot of quality in there. The covers, the music covers are okay-ish, but I would expect to have more original music than just covers all the time. I guess some of it in the middle was original, I hope. Okay, when you do the cover, you immediately invoke that kind of thing, and in this case, I think they wanted to invoke a lot of the nostalgia of the 80s, so it's somehow warranted. But still, I don't know. If you were doing that on the PC scene, you would get shit all day long, like for doing a cover of a track instead of doing it on the original one. Unless you do like a total different twist on it, not just, you know, make it run on your platform of choice. Yeah, I like chiptunes as much as the next person. And this one, the final one, is really good. I'm digging this one. And I like the original one as well, so... And the first track as well was probably decent cover. I mean, they're good technically. I just have doubts seeing it as they coming together as a demo overall. That's my main issue with it, I think. But, you know, it's their choice. They think this is what makes sense. Cool. Hope other people like it. Considering how many effects they had, was a shame they reused so many, so many times. Yeah, they reused a few of them. I don't know. I would have definitely done something else with that, because I mean they had so much stuff that would be in your face. And other effects just dragged on so long without any really need to do that, because they had so much music, so much different music that they could be using. So I don't know. It was strange. Anyways, I think that's it from night for now. Thank you for joining. Thanks for hanging out. These few minutes. How long was this? An hour and a half of stream. So hope you enjoyed. See you around. Have a great weekend. Bye bye everybody. Take care.